Welcome to the LEC post-game lobby. I am Machine, and I'm joined by Frosk and two very smiley misfits. It's Dan Dan and Febiven. I think you guys are actually just still piecing together that game. You kind of blinked and you missed it. You guys haven't really perhaps have it sink in yet that you are the first team to beat G2 here at this split at the LEC. That's a big win. It's a big scalp, Febby.
I mean,
let the smile creep onto your face a little bit.
I mean, it's nice, you know, beating G2, but I feel like it's just like another match, you know. Like I feel like, of course, like G2, they are really good, right? And they're the team you want to beat. But I think, like, they're beatable, you know. It's not like wow, it's like we're going in scared. No, it's actually like
FPS.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can actually go in this game and actually win it, you know. So I feel like all my teammates have that mindset, and it went well.
And Dan Dan, I mean, we just got to hear a bit from Razor getting his first Kia player of the game as well. He was rocking that Echo. Now, he said he's convincing the coaching staff. Did he have to convince you on the Echo, or are you already convinced?
I mean, I'm convinced. I see his solo queue, and then I'm like, yeah, I'd like to lock it in my match. But coaching staff is always a little bit skeptical when they see it, and it's like, yeah, it's really useless in scrims, guys. But
okay, useless in scrims, but you've just pulled it out. The first time we get to see the Razor Echo. That what did you say? 80% win rate?
Yes.
80%. 80% win rate solo queue Echo.
40 games.
40 games. I'm taking it still. That still counts in my book.
That's past
20, you're rocking 80%. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But my question is that, you know, do you think this is going to help? You beat G2 the first time you whip it out. Do you think that you've got a bit better evidence now to bring home to your to the coaching staff? See more Echo in future?
Actually, I mean, it's not like we've never tried the scrims, you know. We've obviously tried everything that we played today, and I mean, we're always open to trying new stuff, you know, because especially with rookies, they want to try new stuff, and like they can make some things so. They can play it so well, you know, even though no one plays it. And this is why also I think Caps just completely entered it, because he doesn't understand, like, I mean, he probably understands Echo, but not like the interaction with the combo on the bot lane, you know? So, yeah.
And what part did the Sona play into this? This might just be you guys teaching me League of Legends at this point, but help me out.
Wait, did you expect the Sona first
Yeah,
of all?
that's a good question.
I was really sweating when I literally said like 10 seconds before I locked in, like, please don't pick Sona, and then because we were doing draft meeting, and I was like, guys, it's a really big chance he's locked in Sona, and then everyone was like, nah, he's really trolling if he does it, and then he locked it in, and I was like, ah, God.
He was trolling.
Huh?
He was trolling.
I mean, yeah, he was trolling a bit, but I was still sweating, you know.
Were you sweating just because you just hadn't had enough experience on the matchup, and now that you've seen it, you're like, oh, go ahead, lock it in?
I mean, I've just never played against it ever, but I think he really trolled when he like TP'd bot lane and I could just cancel him, and that just really ruined his lane for him, because then he lost like 5 waves on the tower, and then I just knew, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, we've got some highlights of the Echo gameplay. You may have missed this, Febby. You were playing League of Legends at the time.
I was all the time on my own screen because I had to worry about Gragas Yasuo.
This B-Boy was a great survival from him to start the fight and turn the fight towards the end as well.
Do you guys feel that a lot of this was, I know that Razor took away the Kia player of the game, but do you feel a lot of this was just on the bot lane because Caps was just getting put into the ground there? You talked about as he walked over, like, hey, I haven't seen you all game. That game went by pretty quickly.
Solo lane is useless.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what happened bot lane. Like, I don't know, as I said, I had to worry about my matchup, you know, like I'm playing against Gragas Yasuo, and like every time I'm not looking at my screen, I can get one-shotted. So, I mean, I need to rewatch this game, because I don't know how Caps died nine times, but I guess my bot lane did well.
Yeah, what were the casters saying? It was like more deaths than his entire split so far this game?
Yeah, he died more times in this game than the entire split.
There you go.
But he was just smiling. He was smiling before the game, and he was smiling after the game.
I mean, you couldn't do it, like, literally what happened to him is he just got CC locked and then he just died.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, everyone knows, everyone's, you know, from their own personal experience, just how bad losing sucks. But it does seem like the very best tend to be pretty good at losing, at least from my personal understanding. Do you think that's a strength of
confidence?
Is confidence?
Yeah.
To be confident when you're losing, though?
Well, because it's like G2 always just have this idea that it's like what we said, like, are G2 going to make the perfect run?
Yeah.
No. They're probably going to lose just because they try weird things. They also are quite scrappy and quite volatile. If you have a team like Misfits who are bold enough to, like, go toe-to-toe and, like, punch with them, like, you can run away with a snowball, which is effectively what happened. Like, G2 decided to go scrappy, and Misfits, you guys just punched him in the mouth.
He definitely did feel that one, and they'll be feeling it tonight as well. A bit more of a general question, just kind of focusing on the gaps in my knowledge while I have you. Because I hear you, over the last couple of PGLs, I hear players, I heard Finn, I've heard Caps, and Dan Dan just now, you use these words that I don't know. You're like, in my scrim meeting, in the draft blah X, the blah blah. Could you give me a quick kind of understanding of what's like the week leading up to an LEC day is? Like, how are you preparing? You've got a draft meeting, so you have a meeting specifically designed for the draft. Is there anything else that you guys are following through like that?
I think teams do it differently. Some teams are like more structured. For example, last year we didn't do anything. Our coach just said, we're drafting this and you have no say in it, and we're like, nice. But and this year it's just more structured. We just have like draft meeting, then we have some warm-up games against our academy players, our academy teams, where we just run it down 15 minutes. We just lose every game, and then we come in here.
Hey, we did well today.
I mean, yeah, we did well today, but the last 4 times I think I had like 40 deaths or something. So yeah, we just got the int out there. So and then we have like food 3 hours before, so our sports psychologist and our cook really, make like a light meal and stuff. It's
How's the snack game? Is it like strong?
It's really strong now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mo, our cook, best cook in the LEC for sure.
I agree.
We'll have to come by and try it sometime. Yeah, that's the secret. How do you go 0-2 to 5-2? You have delicious snack 3 hours before your game. That's the secret.
All I'm saying is Splice showed up with some mad snacks last year. Now I'm waiting for like the Misfits guys and the cook to like really start popping off.
I'm just scared of that guy with the huge beard at Mad Lions.
It does look like pretty impressive, like something straight out of Lord of the Rings. It is a brilliant, brilliant beard. And I can't even grow one, so, shout out to him. But while we do have this opportunity, we can talk a little bit about the spring split, because in Fnatic and Origin, they were pulling ahead in the fight behind G2. While we can take a look at it, that's the first one in the L column for G2. Everyone's lost now. Everyone can take a deep breath.
Yeah, while we do have the standings on the board, I do want to ask you guys. So we've polled the entire LEC, really, specifically talking mostly to teams like Excel and Rogue, and everyone always ranks Misfits, including myself, playoff team, but probably bottom of the playoff teams. Where do you guys feel that you are? Like, are you guys like, we're the 3rd place team, or we're the 4th place team? Like, where's your confidence level feeling?
You can be honest, or you can lie to our face. It's up to you.
I think
it's also a hard question because obviously, like, you guys you have to say that we're going to win.
I mean, realistically speaking, I mean, obviously, I think we're the best team. Like I'm gonna believe that. If I feel like I'm not believing this, then I feel like.
Then what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So going in, I feel like I'm always confident. I feel like we can beat anybody. No one can stop us. But realistically, I think G2, Fnatic are like on the top. Like they have stick together, so they have like a really strong foundation.
Yeah.
But I feel like their players haven't really gotten that much better. And for example, for us, we have a lot of rookies right now, and I feel like the individual skill is actually like surpassing the older veterans. And I think with time, when we get a much more solid foundation with like picks and how we want to play the game, like our style, I feel like we can be the best team in the league for sure. So I think. I mean, we still have to get to playoffs, right? But I think we can actually contest for the finals for sure.
In terms of like development goals, that are like short-term goals. So you say like finals, but I mean, is like the mandatory goal playoffs at least, and then it's how far you get into playoffs, and then in summer, we're unlocking the potential, and we can really show the ceiling of the talent that we have on the roster.
I mean, honestly, for me, if we don't go for me, playoffs is a must. Like I've played so many splits, and I've only missed out on 2 playoffs. And for me, it's like there's not going to playoffs. With this roster, it's impossible. For sure.
Dan, what's your vibe on that? Because obviously, like from Febiven, that makes sense. Like this guy has like so much history behind him. But as someone newer, is it like we better make a deep run?
I mean, I had like different.
He's like, say you better make a deep run right now.
No, but I think my expectations vary between the weeks, because at the start of the split, obviously everyone was like. Who are these guys? It's like 4 randoms and Febiven. like I've seen this Razor guy in like EU Masters once, but you don't know. So I guess it was more of a first split. Yeah, we might have like a Schalke run, and everyone's realistic expectations was that we would be good for summer. But then we started having like pretty good scrims, and we were like, oh, okay, we're actually going even against these teams, and then. I mean, we're still running it down in scrims a little bit, but we're like a stage team, so that's like good in that sense. So I guess it's hard to like see expectations, because if you play bad in scrims, but then we play good on stage, then it's really hard to judge how strong we are in comparison to the other teams, I think. So
always take the stage wins.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, especially after today, there is no better sentence to hear than really read into the stage wins. Yeah, you got a big win.
Everyone wants to scrim us for sure.
For sure, you guys have a busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I've heard from so many teams the quote: "Misfits are much better than they have every right to be, is what I've heard from multiple teams on you guys on scrims. So I was like, oh, Misfits must be popping off right now.
But piecing together the bits of information I've had over these 2 weeks, I've had kind of Vedius saying, oh, I think Misfits are going to struggle, and then eating those words the week after. You've then come in and said, you know, maybe we thought we'd be ready for summer, and now, you know, things are working earlier. It seems like the general sentiment surrounding Misfits from players and you know, analysts alike is that you guys have hit your stride much faster than anticipated. So I just say, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. That would be my imparting statement, because it seems like you've had a great week and smiles on your faces. You going to celebrate tonight? You guys going to hold hands and walk by the river or something? What's the plan?
No, we got a match tomorrow.
He is offering you.
Maybe tomorrow.
That's some wholesome.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
After tomorrow. I mean, you can't.
That's like worse than like a friend zone. That was like the high five
I was
zone.
hoping for like holding hands for like half a second, but
Come on, bro.
it's Valentine's Day, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. You hold for extra half a second when it's
That's
Valentine's
fair,
Day. You don't know the rules? Anyway, neither do I, because tomorrow we've got some spicy matchups with the big highlight coming at the end. Our match of the week between Fnatic and Mad Lions is coming up, and that's an interesting one, actually. While we have you, Mad Lions Fnatic. In the topic and in the vein of underdogs besting the big dogs, what do you reckon in that Mad Lions versus Fnatic? Think they've got a shot versus the...
They're going to pull a Misfits?
Pull a Misfits, as you would?
I think Fnatic will win.
Yeah. I'm sensing doubt, and the absence of answers suggests something similar. So we'll keep our eye on the rookies. One successful rookie today. We'll see if the successful rookies continue tomorrow with Mad Lions. But that's enough from us. Thank you, Dan Dan. Thank you, Febiven, Froskurinn, and myself. It's soon time for the LCS Academy Rush over in Los Angeles, and after that, you can catch our rebroadcast of the LEC. For now, though, that is all from us here in Berlin. But fear not, we'll be back tomorrow for more League of Legends. See you then. Kisses.
Later.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. 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 Dominate.
There's always the potential. It's 50-50 going over. Nuke just gonna take it to the end. The Orn denying. That's a bit of spellbook flare, but now Carzzy in the pit. That's a double TP. Now moving in, looking to get the fight kicked off. Patrick is gonna need to find a way out of this one. Leono misses. Definitely not what they wanted. But he gets suplex back into the team. Goodbye to Patrick. Trying to walk forward, but this is the weakest. Gen X. The point. Gen X incredibly strong. Doesn't have enough time to push it. The hourglass, it will not come through. Excel finds the fight that they were looking for.
Buff Singed because I'm the only player in the LEC that can play him.
We take Singed now. We take
Yes,
Singed.
I think so too.
Yes, I like it.
Okay. I love it. Makes things look good. Oh no, he TP'd Blanca. Comp just instantly died. Jacktual's next. They went from winning everything to just dying in an instant. That's going to be another one. For Snow Wolf on Comp though. He's coming in. He's dunking him down. Reckless now flashing back instantly, but there's a beautiful from Nemesis. It's so clean. It's everything that you wanted in self-made and Nemesis versus the world. They're obliterating everyone. Nemesis. That ult was game-changing.
I'm gonna go, okay?
Yeah, just go.
I'm going
Get this
down.
down.
Nice.
We can go now.
It's Rook in the shot.
Hey guys, get.
Fight top lane.
Yeah, Dan Dan flashing in. Ransel, look at where the power converges. Oh!